Hey YouTube, we got gigantic news! Blizzard is throwing $10,000 at Grubby. Why is that? What's happening? And how do we like that? Well, I think there's probably only one answer. Grubby made a little video. He is organizing a tournament with his Onlyfangs gang that is a guild of Warcraft, World of Warcraft streamers that also now found their way into Warcraft 3. It all started with Grubby and Tyler beefing a little bit, or actually it started with Tyler running some FFAs, then Grubby and Tyler for fun beefing a little bit. That led to a gigantic show match between Grubby and Tyler with 85,000 people watching at the same time. And then now the next step is Grubby doing a tournament, basically Grubby rivals for Warcraft 3 with people like Sodapoppin, with Tyler, of course. Also, Dota World Champion Dendi is one of the streamers. So, Grubby, what do you got to say about this tournament and what the heck is going on with Blizzard?
Organizing a Warcraft 3 invitational tournament with 8 enthusiastic newbie players. All will be training as hard as their time allows, and their practice journeys can be followed on Twitch. And that's exactly what I've been doing. Ever since my druid died, my level 60 beloved druid in World of Warcraft, I've been throwing myself at Warcraft 3 more, and I'm catching streams from all the 8 players that I invited to my Grubby Warcraft 3 invitational tournament. I'll be at the gym every day slaving away, getting huge gains while watching Warcraft 3 and scribbling notes on my pad so that I can coach them better later, to make them the best possible Warcraft 3 players the world has ever seen. Perhaps I'm training my own replacement. By the way, it's very hard to control the urge to backseat. I now know what it's like for you guys, and I just want to...
If he's controlling his urge, and that's what we see, what's cooking in this, man? Grubby is backseating quite a lot, and he loves it.
Say you guys are the real heroes when you have patient, measured, and accurate backseating. It's not easy to hold your mouth shut when you see streamers making mistakes, so I get it. Hopefully, you won't throw these words back in my face next time I'm playing Elden Ring without spoilers and without backseating allowed. Anyways, a little bit of prelude and we'll talk more about the tournament. I'm going to be announcing the prize pool of the tournament as well, the date, the details and all that. But first, how did it get here? Recently, I had a Grubby versus Tyler 1 show match, and it actually shattered viewership records for me and maybe for others as well. I had 4.4k concurrent viewers on YouTube, on my Grubby streaming YouTube channel. And if you add that to the 34k maximum concurrent viewers that we had on Twitch, that comprised an over 38,000 concurrent viewership at the same time, which is actually...
That is only for Grubby, to put this in perspective. Plus the Tyler viewers, plus the other restreamers, like, not even, like, we weren't even that big, but the other WoW players, right? Sodapoppin, Quinn was, I think, watching this as well. This led to 86,000 concurrent viewers. 86,000. And I can't remember that Warcraft ever had this many viewers on Twitch. It doesn't matter if it's a big tournament, like the DreamHack $100,000 tournament that ESL and DreamHack ran, I think in collaboration with Blizzard after Reforged, nor the Blizzard Invitational that we did back in 2019 that had a good viewership of 22,000, but nowhere near these numbers. And this is without a single tweet, a single promotional act from Blizzard themselves. This is only Grubby and Tyler creating this buzz with friends of their guild. And that is so impressive. So impressive.
Actually what concurrent means. And it exceeded my previous records by a large margin of my WoW raid leader day, where I had like 25k plus viewers, or when Reforged first came out, where they had 25k-ish viewers as well. But how did it lead to this? How did this idea started? So I streamed since 2011, and I've always had a warm and supportive community ever since I started streaming. I've grinded hard on games like Warcraft 3, SC2, Heroes of the Storm, Age of Empires 4, Dota 2. There's been much variety in between as well, and I've fielded the occasional collaborations, but never like as of recently. In November 2024, everything changed in a way, and I broke out of my kind of isolated streamer sphere where I say isolated, I am with you guys of the community, but I didn't have as many or as regular collaborations. And World of Warcraft is a great bridge builder for that. By discovering World of Warcraft in the 20th anniversary hardcore realm via the Onlyfangs Season 2, organized by Sodapoppin and Dendi, I got to meet many new people and streamers along the way. The connections forged in that game have led to a mind expansion for content, and this has led me to finally organizing my first Warcraft 3 fully streamer invitational. The goal was to find 8 people that have barely touched Warcraft 3 in the last 15 years and to pit them against each other in an 8-man tournament, or in this case, 6-man 2-woman tournament. All 8 people that were asked.
I think it was always a little bit of criticism within the scene that Grubby is not in touch with the current tournament scene, like he's not playing tournaments. And if you look at China or Asia, there's a lot of player-ran tournaments, right? Infifly TH, of course, with WAL. Then Fortitude is doing the Don't Force Me Cups, of course. WSB is partly Lawlight and the likes. Grubby never did that, but he was just doing his own thing. I don't think there's any reason to criticize. It would have been nice, of course, but did it harm him? Not really. And if he doesn't want it, and if he rather does his own thing, that's totally fine. It's actually surprising, though, that it took this long. And it's actually kind of nice that it's not just another Warcraft tournament, but something very different. Because something very different is exactly what the scene needed.
Accepted the invitation, proving the appetite and enthusiasm for this golden gem of a game, Warcraft 3, even 23 years after its release. Which, really, it isn't that long ago when you consider it. The game is still going strong, and it's understandable because it's that good. Although RTS are not an easy genre to get into, everyone has been enjoying the trip. I've also made myself available to coaching all of them, sometimes multiple sessions. Some may need more than others. And that's also what I'll be busy with the coming days, the coming 1.5 weeks or so, leading up to the tournament, which will be on March 14th and 15th. We've expanded to a second day. So let's talk about the prize money. Initially, I wanted to make sure that there's going to be enough prize money, so I was going to put up some of my own prize money, but it turns out that that actually won't be necessary because Blizzard has noticed what we've been doing with the show match before and the tournament now, and they have graciously accepted my request for support and have bestowed $10,000 of prize money to go into the prize pool. So big thank you to Blizzard. It's gonna make things even more epic. I don't know what's cooler.
And that is the big one, guys. That's the big news. The tournament is super cool, and I don't think prize money would even be that necessary. It's a nice incentive. But Blizzard coming in and chipping in 10K is amazing. So, as so often in Warcraft, when something cool is happening, there's a lot of criticism in the community, right? Like, why are they throwing money at these streamers? They're already rich. They should put it, I don't know, towards the competitive scene, towards World 3 champions, whatever. But we'll talk about all that. To just briefly show, we have competitive Warcraft for a long time, and some of that was also Blizzard supported. The big one was in 2021 when we had the DreamHack $100,000 finals. That was late in 2021. And look at this peak viewership graph for Warcraft 3 in the past couple of weeks and years, actually. So this is, I think, the Reforged launch. No clue what happened here and here, but these were not tournaments. Maybe there was Soda streaming or something, but this has been the DreamHack times. This is the DreamHack final. I think. I'm pretty sure. This is the $100,000 tournament DreamHack final. And this is Grubby playing with the Onlyfangs people. Compare this to this. It's not the same realm. It's not the same dimension. And this is 10 times the investment than this. Prize money alone. And for the big tournaments, they were not only putting up prize money, they were also paying the production. And that's way more expensive. Way more expensive. So my initial reaction on stream was also, oh really? For this? But I came to my senses real quick, and I think I had a very private reaction to this. Because I asked Blizzard as well when we did the first Rara Land. Which obviously also viewership-wise, not the same ballpark. But I asked Blizzard for support. And they said, oh, well, financial support isn't possible. I asked, that was, I think, Wrath of the Lich King Classic launch around the time. And I didn't even get merch to raffle. And that was in the back of my mind. And paying hundreds of dollars every month to finance War 3 Champions. That was in the back of my mind. Paying thousands of dollars for the overlay that you have on our stream. That was in the back of my mind when I had the initial reaction. Do I understand it? Hells yeah, I do! It's amazing. It's the best thing that streaming Warcraft has ever had. Ever. By far. Not even close. This peak Warcraft viewership of all time, I think. We had ESL streams back in the day, in the 2000s, but nobody knows the viewership. And for Blizzard, why not? They show that they know what's going on. And 10K for them. 10K? Warcraft 3 costs $30, right? They have to sell 333 Warcraft 3s to get that money back somewhat. From 85,000 viewers, 300 people buying the game. Easy. I can totally understand that. It's a good thing that they do this. And hopefully they will do it again. So, as you know, we didn't get financial support for the Rara Land. But my friends of Being Esports who run the LAN with us, they are now doing an Age of Empires tournament. And in Age of Empires, things are a lot different. Tournaments in Age of Empires get a lot of support by World's Edge. That's the company that's running things at the moment, and Microsoft in general. They get like 5-digit support for tournaments and more than 10K. Now that Activision Blizzard King is under the Microsoft umbrella, if we're incredibly hopeful, maybe this is not the last support we get. Maybe this is a way for Blizzard to open up and say, yo, if you do something cool and this has a reach, we're there to support you. And that would be amazing. Alongside ongoing support, of course. And if that's their way to also show the scene that they're there, and that is a thing now, that's cool. Maybe it's a one-time thing. And then it's also nice. Because this is a day and age right now where StarCraft 2 has no competitive circuit. StarCraft 2 has 0 funding. That is announced at like early March right now. And Warcraft 3 gets 10K. That's 10K more than a game that had like Battle Chest and where you can purchase co-op commanders and stuff. That is really good. And hopefully that support will lead to a continuation of these streamer wars. Maybe not the month after, but let's do this 2 times a year. Let's do these streamer tournaments 2 times a year. Get new attention. Get new eyes on the game. Do you know how crazy this is right now? Do you know how impactful this is right now to Warcraft 3 player base? Do you have any idea? This is the impact. 14,000 games a day. Records shattered. Melee has surpassed Direct Strike as the #1 game mode again. And it doesn't really matter if it's like, okay, of course it doesn't matter how many people stay, but this game gets so much attention and we all benefit. Our channel benefits. Every smaller streamer, like a Soul 8man, for example, everyone benefits. Every community benefits. The gym community. Every tournament will benefit. There's more players. The ladder itself, the queue times, is benefiting. So instead of, I don't know if jealousy is the word, but being grumpy about this. Oh, Grubby has the connection. He gets the 10K. Hell no. Grubby deserves this because he is the reason for all this. He's the spark in all this fire that was currently that is currently being created. So hell yeah. It is good that he gets this support, and everyone should be grateful that his streamer tournament is getting this support. Could it be better? Hell yeah. Could we have another circuit? Hell yeah. But can we just be grateful for a bit? I understand a lot of people who are deeply involved in the scene. The War 3 Champions team, envy, not jealousy. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's better. From my perspective, putting in a lot of money over the years to keep things afloat. For sure. It is not envy though. I was like, could have done this earlier, guys. The War 3 Champions people who also pay a lot of their money and of course time to even establish War 3 Champions and keep it running. Every tournament organizer who put their own money in, etc., etc., etc. From their personal perspective, totally understandable. But we will all benefit from this. We are all benefiting from this. It's amazing. And if that's just the first out of hopefully many and a kickstart to the future, even better. Warcraft 3, before Grubby made his return to Warcraft and got the streamers to Warcraft, things were dire, guys. Player numbers, record low. Viewer numbers, record low. We had the situation where the Asian scene was going to KK and a lot of European and Western players were going to Battle.net because of queue times. And now, not only are these guys playing Warcraft, this is War 3 Champions on 85,000 screens at the same time. There's no better advertisement than that for this game. These streamers played on Battle.net for a day or two, and then they were fed up. So either it's just the advertisement for Warcraft 3, for War 3 Champions, that it's the better product, which is still crazy, but it is the better product. And these 84,000 people know, okay, this is the better platform. And it is also for noobs like me, or even lower. They have a player base there. The queue time, the beginning is rough, but the queue times then will be amazing. The matchmaking is going to be amazing. And I don't have people in my games that draw a swastika with moonwells as we have on Battle.net. That is not happening. So either it's the advertisement for the platform War 3 Champions, which is freaking great, and Blizzard is cleaning up their Battle.net to make it competitive. Because let's be honest, guys, it's kind of funny that Blizzard is throwing $10,000 onto this game and we play on War 3 Champions. That is hilarious. So, any way you see it, it's a win. for everyone. And this is great. They're back in touch. They're supporting financially for the first time in 5 years. They're supporting streamers. I think, by the way, advertisement for this tournament should be in-game, in the main menu, in the launcher. Put it everywhere. Put it on the socials. Blow this up. We got 84,000 without any advertisement by Blizzard. Amplify this. Multiply this. Do it, Blizzard. It doesn't cost a dime. And then we'll see. Then we'll see how far we can push this.
Good fun watching your videos. Go Moon. Go
Yo,
win.
thank you.
Hashtag impeach Trump.
Thank you for the 20 euros. Oh, man. Yeah, and that's how it is. And to all the people who say, take the 10K and make a tournament. I say, again, no tournament has brought in the viewership, the attention, the buzz. We just got, it's the best example. We just got a $27,000 tournament from a Chinese sponsor with qualifiers around the world. No buzz at all. No buzz at all. And I think this is something that the scene has done wrong a lot. That's the viewership, by the way. We have to, and this is definitely criticism towards myself and my doing in the past couple of years. Gameplay is at best secondary. It's about personality. And you gotta put the people in front of a camera, in front of a microphone, no matter where they are and who they are. And if you, like that everybody benefits from it. You want to be invested. People want to be invested. Bro, there's Warcraft people who are watching esports for 10 years and they've watched the best players in the world the entire time. And now they're cheering for Tyler 1 with 1000 MMR. And you know what? That is freaking awesome. Because as I say for a long time, Warcraft 3 is so great when players meet each other on even level. From 3k MMR to 1k MMR. And this tournament with that Grubby is showcasing right now is the perfect example of that. So, if you're on the forums, on the Discords, on the Reddits, think about if you really need to criticize this or if we should just be happy. If we should just be happy. And by the way, the majority is happy about this. No doubt about it. I saw this discussion earlier. There is, right now on the Reddit, 47 comments. Some of them are critical. But there is 260 upvotes. The people that are happy, they are quiet. And we appreciate that. And we appreciate all of it. Rising tide raises all ships. And I had a couple of personal feelings yesterday on the stream, and I feel bad for it. Because when you think about it for 5 minutes, this video, this is what the outcome should be. So, let's enjoy this. Let's not ruin this. Let's welcome the new players with open arms and teach them and educate them and show them the ropes. This is what we have to do as a community.
Happy, we are also happy.
That's our task now. Grubby opened the door and people are streaming in. And now we have to welcome them as a community. Everywhere. On the Reddits, on the Discords, on the Twitch chats. This is our task now. That's our work. And I can't freaking wait for this tournament to kick off. I'll do my very, very best to bring you coverage. We have probably to postpone the Dolphin Warcraft Championship qualifier for a day. But whatever. This is the most important thing in Warcraft right now, and it's the best thing in Warcraft right now. And thanks for watching. That's my thoughts. Let me know in the comments if I'm right, or if I'm missing something, or if there's something stupid that I said, or if we should all be happy together. See ya.